my goodness, y'all. I have not vlogged all day because I have been traveling, but I just got to my hotel. I want to show you guys. So we're staying at the Union Station in downtown St. Louis. First of all, this area is so cute. Cute's not the right word. It's like a really cool, I mean, I'm a city girl. Like, that's self-proclaimed. It's not like I grew up in the city, but I just love a city. Like, I love a downtown area. And I've been to St. Louis before, but I haven't spent a lot of time here. So, and it's been a long time. So anyway, the area is really cool. And this hotel, it's like a Curio by Hilton or something. So they're like really cool, like curated experiences. It's not like a, you know, like Hampton Inn or Embassy Suites or Hilton Garden Inn, like most of the other Hilton hotels. It's exactly the same no matter where you go, but these ones, they're more individual. So anyway, let me show you my room. So walk in, bathroom. Shout out to a full-length mirror. I feel like hotels rarely have a full-length mirror. This is not an accessible suite, which is fine because I guess I don't need one. I actually have not been in here. Oh, that's me. Shower. Okay. Toilet area, whatever. Not like you guys really need to see the toilet. And then look at, like, this is just so cute. I am so loving this. And then I have this area over here. It's just like my coffee water sink. Hopefully there is a mini fridge and a microwave. Not in there. SOS. There's an outlet in there, so I guess there used to be. Hold on. There's one other option. Okay, nightstands, dressers, and drawers. Hopefully I have a microwave in a fridge. Oh, no, that's a safe. Shoot. Okay, we found a fridge. Thank goodness. So I do have a fridge. I don't have a microwave. However, I did pack my little plug-in pan situation, like my little pot. So I don't really need a microwave. I mean, a microwave would be a lot easier to heat up my food than like plugging in this pan and cooking it that way. But, you know, it is what it is. Beggars can't be choosers. So I am early. I don't want to sit on the bed. I'm traveling all day. I'm early. Everybody else gets here tomorrow. So we don't really like start anything. We don't start anything until Thursday. So it is Tuesday. The franchise partners, which is like the owners of the franchises, there's a franchise partner only day on Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday are like the 2 days of the conference. So it is Tuesday right now. Tomorrow is just prep work and everybody's traveling in. But they said they wanted us here by noon tomorrow. But because I'm flying from the West Coast, I lose time. So there was like nothing that would get me in by noon besides a red eye, and I just wasn't willing to fly a red eye and like not get sleep tonight just so I could get here. I was like, I'm coming in a day early, so they just booked my hotel a day early, and they're like, that's fine, we can put you to work. So tomorrow I'll start just like stuffing backpacks and putting name tags on things, you know, just prep work, and getting all the breakout rooms prepped and whatever. So I don't think I start that until 8 tomorrow. So it is 9:30 right now. What I'm going to do is, let me check how many steps. I think I got all my steps. I was like really trying to make sure I was getting steps during my layovers. And I think, what's going on with my watch? I think I might have done it. No, I still got 2,000 more steps. So I'm going to just go take a lap around the hotel, like get myself oriented with like where the gym is and all that stuff. And hopefully by the time I get back from like a, I don't know, 10 or 15, maybe 20-minute walk, I'll be at my steps. And then I'm going to also, before I go to sleep, look for a hotel. Sorry, I'm taking my cakes out of my top. I'm sick of those. I'm going to look for a gym nearby because prep doesn't stop for Summit. So hopefully I'll find a gym that I can lift at. I'm so tired of having leg day outside of my own home gym. I am so tired of doing leg day out in the world. I want to do leg day at Powerhouse. But just the way that my life is set up, I keep having to do leg day specifically at these other gyms, and it's so annoying. But just because, like, I don't know, every other day, one, I do a decent amount of like dumbbell work, like my push day and stuff. And cables, I think, are just easy to adjust. Honestly, it's really just the hack squat. Different hack squats are so different. So it's hard for me to like figure out which weight I'm supposed to be using on the hack squat. And then also things like leg extensions and leg curls, like the lying leg curl. Again, they're also so different that sometimes I'm doing a full set and it feels like it's the right weight, or like I'll get like halfway through the set and I'm like, no, this is not heavy enough. And then I'll like do another set and I'm like, oh, I think this is heavy enough. And then I'll do like the full rep range without really struggling, just like a little bit of burn. So I'm like, okay, well, do I write that down as a working set, or do I just chalk that up as an extra set and find the right way? It's just like a lot. And I feel like I have the more of those adjustments specifically on day one of my split than any other day. So it annoys me that I have to keep doing leg day in other gyms, but you know, it is what it is. What I do, quit my job. So find a gym, get up early, do cardio, do leg day, and then we're off to the races on Summit weekend. Yeah, I'm going to go walk around, all done with all of my meals. I do need to drink a little bit more water. I still got like less than a liter left, so I'll do that on my walk. And then that's it, you guys. I'm not that tired, to be honest. I didn't sleep on the plane, but it's also only 7:39 my time, but I'm like physically tired, so I want to rest, but I just don't. I feel like I'm gonna stay up all night watching freaking Food Network, but I'm not gonna do that. Okay, good morning, everybody. It is 8:30. It's Wednesday the 22nd. I am just about to, so I had to change my morning. Where's my coffee? Hold on. Oh. I packed a coffee tumbler. Because I just don't like drinking coffee from those like little paper cups. So I did cardio this morning, and then on our little like work schedule, they have like the whole schedule of where everybody needs to be at whatever times. And so me and my boss, and then like my operations counterpart, she does the same thing that I do except for the operations side. We were listed to do breakout prep at 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock. I get up earlier than I wanted to, go do cardio at the hotel gym, come up here, flip really fast, you know, and then I go down there. Nobody's anywhere to be found. I messaged them on Teams, like, am I in the right spot? Like, are we supposed to be doing breakout prep? It's 8:34. And the girl is like, oh, we're going to boot camp at 9:30, and then we're going to Office Depot. I'm like, okay, so boot camp at 9:30, which means you're not going to be done until 10:15. Then you're going to Office Depot. You're not going to be back till 11. I'm going to the gym. I was originally thinking that I was going to go to the gym tonight after we were all done, but no, I'm going to the gym right now. I need to get it done. So I just called this gym that's nearby. Looks like a pretty good, like the reviews say it's like good for bodybuilders. Looks like they have a lot of equipment. So I have leg day, so it should be pretty good. It's like an hour, a mile and a half away. It's irritated is the word that I'm going to use. It's not really irritation. It's just like bummed, I guess. The day pass is $20, but they don't have like a week pass, which I don't think a lot of gyms have a week pass. You know, I know Gold's, the one that I go to when I'm in Charlotte, has a week pass. Burn Boot Camp has a vacation pass, which is a week. It's like when I'm going to be going there and doing 3 to 4 day passes, it's just pretty expensive, right? And then here, I don't have a rental car, so I'm also paying for Uber in both directions. It's just like, this is expensive. And you guys know that Andrea doesn't like to spend a lot of money. Like, that just is what it is. I'm a penny pincher. And so that's just been like a shift in my finances where I'm just squeezed pretty tight. And so the idea of having to spend over $100 just to work out is just like, it's not sitting right with me. Especially because my tripod broke in my suitcase, so I already had to order a new tripod. It's just like the expenses are high for just 5 days away from home. So anyway, it is what it is. I'm gonna go. I mean, it's 1.5 miles. Maybe I could ask Bree, like, hey, can I jog as my cardio? It's just like go walk to the gym. I don't know. I already did cardio today anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I do need to get steps, so maybe I'll see how long the walk is. I would definitely not walk there, but I might walk back depending on how much time I have. I don't know. I'm going to change clothes, and then I'm going to go to the gym, get my leg day done. Salty is not really the right word, but I'm a little salty that I woke up early to get cardio done because I thought we were meeting at 8, but I'm also very happy that it's done and that I'm up, and that because I got up early, I do have time to go work out right now. Because if I would have known we weren't meeting, I would have slept in a little longer and then maybe not had time to work out right now and still had to work out this afternoon, which not about. I did get a decent amount of sleep. I think I got 6.5 hours. Unfortunately, it was non-restorative. My sleep is just not, it's not great right now, and I think that's just what it's going to be. This deep into prep, it's only going to get worse, so I'm just trying to manage my energy the best I can, but part of that is getting my workout done early and not waiting till the end of the day. So I'm going to quickly make my pre-workout meal. I have hard-boiled eggs, and then I'm going to just make my oats, and then get going. Update, I did not go work out. I did change my clothes. I changed into my workout clothes because I thought I was about to go work out. But then the pop-up shop. Hi, yes. You guys order 20 rubbers? Okay, so I work in learning and development. There's also the retail team. This Summit is a big retail weekend. Like, a lot of us, the highlight of Summit is shopping because there's Summit exclusive apparel, right? So anyway, so learning and development, we are not meeting. So my boss was just like, ask retail if they need your help, which on one hand, I'm like, well, you guys are going to work out, but they're going to a burn boot camp. So I was thinking like, I kind of want to just go work out. Like in the time that you're working out, I want to work out. But I also had already planned to work out later, and I actually don't think that I'll be here all day. I think that I can still go work out around noon, like lunchtime, because it's like a 2-hour lunch break, and I don't need a 2-hour lunch break. But the gym, so I dropped like an inquiry in their website, and they texted me this morning like, oh, can we answer any questions? And I said, I'm here until Saturday. Do you have any day or week-long passes? And they said the day pass is 20 and the week is 40. So the guy that I talked to on the phone did not know that, I guess. Like, he didn't say that. He said there's a day pass for 20 or you can buy a month-long membership for 80. So anyway, they texted me and said the week-long pass is 40. So I said, great, I'll be there today. So that makes me feel better about the amount of money that I am spending. But yeah, anyway, all that to say is I'm helping with retail. Right now we're putting together racks, but then we're going to unbox all this stuff and organize all the clothes. And I'm super excited to see the stuff because, again, it's like my favorite part about Summit is looking at all the new clothes. Update. I'm going to the gym. First of all, like, it is so beautiful out here. Like, again, my gimbal is doing the most, but this building is amazing. Anyway, I volunteered with what they needed help with, but now like the entire office got here and there's not a lot to do. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna sneak out for an hour. I'll be back when my boss gets back. I gotta go do legs. So my Uber should be here in just a second. I'm gonna go to the gym and try to hit legs as quickly as possible. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to film in this gym. So we're gonna find out, but to be honest, like, not filming makes it go by a lot faster. So anyway, getting in my Uber with Christopher. Okay, we're at Fit City, St. Louis. Most diverse strength equipment, sports performance, personal training, powerlifting area, cardio room, free Wi-Fi, saunas, turf tanning. I don't have time for all that. Okay, I'm done with my workout. So I was trying to be back at the hotel by 11. It's 11:05 right now. I've been waiting for my Uber. I did wait and save because it was like the regular price would be here in 6 minutes, and then the wait and save would be 7 to 11 minutes. And I'm like, they're not gonna fire me. Whatever. So now says this guy will be here in 6 minutes. He's a mile and a half away. I asked this girl that I work with, Teresa, I'm like, okay, I'm waiting for my Uber. How's it going? She's like, just stuffing shakers right now, so it doesn't really seem like it's mandatory that I'm there. My boss isn't back yet, so that's really the main thing. So I am going to go back, quickly heat up my post-workout meal. And then I'll probably honestly just bring my post-workout meal down with me. I think they're going to lunch at 12 though, so like, I gotta check the calendar. I don't know. I'm gonna bring my post-workout meal down with me though, just in case they need me. They'll know that I'm there. And yeah, it was a good workout. It was a good leg day. I really like this gym. I'll take you guys around a little bit. So right now I'm in the turf area. There's cardio behind me. It's like a lot of cardio. And then this is a powerlifting room. It's bigger than what it looks like right here. It like it's like this entire wall. They have like 6 platforms and all sorts of stuff. And then this is the machine area. All these gray machines are like pins, like stacks. And then all of the blue machines are plate loaded. And then all the dumbbells are up there. And they have all these like little motivational stuff on the wall, which I really like. Come on, Gimbal, stay with me. And then, sorry, another thing that I like is that they have like cleaning towels. Like at Powerhouse, there's like, you know, the spray and paper towels, but I like that they have actual towels here. So you come in, you grab a towel, and you use it to clean your equipment. And you just like use the same towel the whole time. I just think that's easier than like going back and forth to the, like, and it's less wasteful than using paper towel. But yeah, I did some handstands, some push-ups, some choreography stuff on the turf while I'm waiting. But my Uber should be here pretty soon. Let me check. But this is a nice little gym. I'm glad that I get to be here all week long. Hold on, my Uber will be here in a few. So yeah, I really like this gym. I actually like this better than Gold's when I'm in Charlotte. So they're getting everything in the hotel set up for Summit. So they have all these graphics and stuff that they put, sorry guys, I just ran over here. All these graphics and stuff that they put like in the windows and on the floors and all this stuff. You guys, that is me. This is so freaking cool.
During my speech.
I was going to, and you.
Raise your hand.
This is Katie.
Raise your hand if you want your gym to grow.
Me. Okay, so we're in the trenches of the pop-up shop right now. There are so many clothes. You guys want to see some Burn Boot Camp polos? We are labeling, pricing, organizing, all of this stuff. We've been working on this, all day long. But it's so fun because the retail is always like the most exciting part about Summit. So it's fun to like look at everything in advance. Although all the other HQ employees got to pre-order, but I wasn't hired yet when they did the pre-order, so I didn't get to pre-order anything. But there's already a couple things that I know that I want. So, and I know my mom's gonna want something. She actually specifically said, if you see something that you think I'll like, just grab it. Because normally when I get here, I like will call her or FaceTime her or send pictures and like tell me what you want, but you have like a time limit. So she's like, if you think I'm gonna want it, just buy it. And then she'll just sell me. So anyway, that's it. I was just showing Katie my room. And so we were talking about how all of our hotel rooms are different. And then I was explaining my room, like how I have stairs. She's like, what? I don't have stairs. What does it look like? And I said, you know what? I vlogged it. Look at it on my camera. So we got out my camera. What size is that? And these are mediums. You can just put it right here. We'll find it. Anyway, I got out my camera to show her my room, and then now I'm vlogging. I'm like, do you want to be on my vlog? That's it. Back to. So we just walked out of our hotel, which is over there. There's the pool. This is so like pretty and cute. It's like this little. I mean, I think this is just for viewing. There's restaurant. There's a soda shop over there. I think there was like an Usher and Chris Brown concert somewhere around here. I think there's a stadium over here. So it was lit, but it's like a little, I don't know, it's giving boardwalk, but it's not a boardwalk, but that's just what it reminds me of. There's a Ferris wheel. It looks really cute, but Burn Boot Camp has this whole hotel all weekend. So I think that everywhere we go, we're going to run into Burn Boot Camp people. This is kind of crazy. All right, y'all. It is Thursday, the 23rd. It is 8 p.m. It is 8 p.m. I'm pretty sure this is my first time vlogging today. I went to I had check-ins this morning. So I did that around 5 o'clock. I think I woke up at like 5:15. Then I went to the gym. I was at the gym by around 6 to hit my like push day. Like, I'm gonna call it push. It's not really push, but I just call it push because I do a Smith press. Then I came back, freshened up, flipped around, and we started the day. Oops. Hold on. And we started the day. And I have basically been on assignment for 12 hours from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. I mean, again, at 7:56, I've been done for about 20 minutes, so not a full 12 hours. So I lifted this morning, and now I'm doing cardio. And let me tell you, I was done with the work day, and I'm like, oh, I cannot wait to go lay down. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't do cardio yet. Let me tell you, let's talk about check-ins. Actually, I'm gonna start my cardio, and then we'll, okay, first of all, let's start with the fact that I'm at 20,000 steps at this exact moment. 20,000. And I'm just starting cardio. So cardio will add about 6,000. I usually subtract 6,000 steps from my total steps. Because yeah, cardio takes about 6,000. And I'm not counting cardio toward my steps. Anyway, check-ins this morning. Honestly, they weren't great. I was not happy with them. My weight is high. It's like 145, which doesn't sound very high, but again, my previous low was 141. And it's just like, I hit that 141, and then I had a travel day and woke up the next day heavier, then had 2 high days, and then my weight just never dropped back down. And I was not going to the bathroom regularly during that last week, but I have gone to the bathroom. I am PMSing, so I think a lot of it is that. Like, my measurements, my waist went up by 1/2 inch, which is just crazy. My glutes went up, like everything went up. So my weight went up, my measurements went up. I told Bree, this is the first check-in that I was disappointed in a while. Like, even if I'm not like, wow, right? Like last week I was like, holy check-in. Oh my gosh, my check-in was so good. Even if I wasn't like amazed by my check-ins, I haven't been disappointed by a check-in in a long time. Not that I can remember. Maybe I just have a short memory. And I think, I don't know if part of it is I just feel like I've like created this pressure now that we're actually getting to the 9, like we'll be at 9 weeks in 2 days. We're at 9 weeks and 2 days right now. And I'm just like, single digits, I should be, in my opinion, looking a lot better every check-in. And so to feel like I don't look better and actually look worse, and my measurements and weight reflect that, it's frustrating. Hold on, there's people coming in here. So I don't know, I just feel deflated, and I know that, you know, my back-to-back travel has something to do with it. My PMS has something to do with it. Probably my poor sleep has something to do with it. I've been getting the hours, but I've mentioned this. I've been getting the hours, but my sleep quality is just not great for whatever reason. And And I feel like, especially with all this travel, I'm like, damn, I've been like working so hard to make sure I still hit all my food and still get my workouts in, and like, I don't know. I'm just disappointed this week because I feel like I've worked really hard. I spent, let's see, Thursday to Thursday, which is my check-in. So last Thursday, I was in Charlotte. Friday, I was traveling. I was home Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I traveled Tuesday, and I was here on Wednesday. And now, obviously, it's Thursday. Like, I spent most of my last week during this check-in gone and or traveling. And I still hit my stuff, and I'm really proud of that. But it takes, obviously, a higher level of effort, and so it's just hard for me when I feel like the level of effort that it has required, like, the outcome isn't in line with that. Now, again, I know there's factors. I think the main one is that I'm going to start my period probably in the next few days, but I don't know. I'm not spiraling because, like, I trust that Bree and Cameron will do whatever needs to be done, whether that's just, hey, let's just let this period week blow over and don't worry about it, or if they're gonna be like, look, doesn't really matter the reason, we gotta dig and do whatever it doesn't. So I'm not spiraling because I do know that they're gonna get me there, but I am still frustrated. So anyway, I am gonna turn up the speed on this elliptical right now because obviously I can talk, so not that tired. And I want to get at least a little bit out of breath on this cardio. So anyway, I'll put my check-ins here. I'm gonna finish this cardio, go to my room, shower, and try to get back to sleep, or try to get to sleep. Another very long day tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting me. And I will see you, I guess, at the 8 weeks out, 8.5 week out. Isaiah, talk to the people.
What's
Who
up,
are
people?
you? What do you do?
My name is Isaiah Hammond. I am the content creator at Burn Bootcamp. A lot of amazing content you've probably seen. We are here at Summit 2026. Much more on the way. Stay tuned.